And thank you, sir, because I am from regulatory, because proposal came 2 years back. Only thing is just got to push up to have the Center of Excellence Laboratory to take care of all immunobiological products.
I don't think Ram Kishan Garu, you're allowed to say anything political, so you'll get in trouble. You're still part of the government.
So we have, yes.
Thank you.
My name is Muralidharan from TMI. Sir, I think Telangana is leader in many things which you explained, but I think our biggest challenge is employment. I have a suggestion. I think we should be the first state to have a ministry for employment and MSME together, because we know the employment is largely in the MSME sector. Central government has been talking about it, but for example, we have so many youth who are passing out. Unless we have a plan, where will they get employment, where they will go? We should have a thought process on an integrated basis. So I suggest that Telangana should be the first state to have a separate ministry with new job creation and MSME. Thank you.
Sir, I'm sure Murali you know this, but let me say this again. There is a Ministry of Labour and Employment. There is also the Ministry of MSME. So these are two separate entities right now. MSME is part of the Industry and Commerce Ministry. Labour and Employment is part of the other ministry. So therefore, Labour, Welfare and Employment. The ministry is very much there, but like you said, I think a synergistic exploration of how we can create more opportunities is something that we should work together. In fact, as part of this effort, I'm happy to share with you, in about 400 acres of land, very close to Hyderabad, we have set up Telangana's first MSME park. And this would house nearly 400 plus MSMEs, all of them in one location. This is a place called Dandu Malkapur, which is very close on Vijayawada highway. And I do believe that there is room to do more, because I've seen the demand as industry minister, and we outran the land fairly quickly. So that gives me hope, that gives me confidence, that gives me a solid belief that MSME, of course, is the way to go forward. But MSME also, Murali Garu, has a lot of intricate issues linked to it, because an MSME cannot survive without rock solid support from government and also financial institutions. And unfortunately, financial institutions have been extremely tough. They've been using this SARFAESI Act of RBI. RBI has issued guidelines, and banks and financial institutions have been ruthless when it comes to MSMEs in terms of invoking SARFAESI. So therefore, I have taken up the matter with RBI governor as well. In fact, I'm possibly one of the few industry ministers from a state to have reached RBI and said, this is not the way to do it. In fact, you should actually help and ensure that, proper techno-economic viability studies are done when it comes to invoking this act. And without doing this, without any prudence, invoking this act will definitely suffer, will cause a lot of pain to these MSMEs. So it's not just about creating a park and inviting MSMEs to open shop. What's more important to me, in my mind, is to create that robust financial mechanism, financial support mechanism, without which MSMEs cannot last beyond a point. While it is a fact, they generate nearly 60% of employment that is provided by the total industry. It is also a fact, many of them die fairly quickly because of lack of these support.